Hello and welcome back to RMU Backstage, your stop for all things A&E on RMU-TV. I'm Aaron Fryer.
And I'm Jordan Sass, and today we have our holiday special for you. So let's get right into this exciting episode. Dolly Parton's back with another movie for Christmas time. This is the first time Parton has explored into the movie genre this year. It takes the form in a TV special, Dolly Parton's Mountain Magic Christmas. Now try saying that 5 times fast. Anyways, the movie takes place at Dolly Parton's amusement park, Dollywood. Many celebrities make an appearance, including Jimmy Fallon, Willie Nelson, Jimmy Allen, Billy Ray Cyrus, Miley Cyrus, Anna Geister, and of course, Dolly Parton herself.
A Christmas classic finds its home in a modern age. In recent years, we have seen many sequels to holiday movies. Case in point, Hocus Pocus just dropped a sequel this Halloween. However, little have found the acclaim of being as classic as Christmas Story. It has been 40 years since Ralphie was told he'd shoot his eye out. Now he returns home nearly 40 years later to give his kids a magical Christmas. The first movie is undeniably a staple in Christmas culture, and as such, this new one has big shoes to fill. So yeah, Jordan, I think that it's pretty big with, Christmas Story coming back after 40 years. What do you think about that?
I definitely agree. It's personally one of my favorite Christmas movies that I've ever gotten to watch, and I know it's a classic because whenever Christmas rolls around, that's what's on the TV. It's either that or the Yule log, because that 24 hours all throughout Christmas Day is just absolutely great for me.
You mean Dolly Parton's music special isn't on Christmas Day for you?
I mean, not yet. It may end up there, but I'm not 100% sure. But moving on to other movies that could possibly end up on the TV, but I don't think they would exactly be kid-friendly. Violent Night, just released this week, and it's kind of it's your not everyday spin on what we normally think of for Christmas movies. So it's just this big story of mercenaries. They kidnap this wealthy family, and they're going and holding them hostage. But who else but Santa Claus is here to save them.
Who's Santa Claus played by again?
It is David Harbour. Pretty sure he played Hopper in Stranger
and
Things.
The Red Guardian and Black Widow.
Yes,
yeah.
And so basically he's going and playing this Santa Claus character that we're seeing him fight off these mercenaries, because apparently Santa's trained too in, what do we want to call this? The martial arts and like gun skills, and it just makes me think, what can Saint Nick not do?
I mean, when you're around for as long as Saint Nick's been around, like you have to have some free time to kill. So of course you're gonna pick up like some martial arts, some self-defense, stuff like that. So it's like a action movie, kind of like a John Wick type movie, revenge plot.
I'm definitely thinking that somebody may have crossed Santa the wrong way at some point, and that's why we're getting to see him in this kind of both thriller and action type plot. Just from a few of the photos released with the announcement of Violent Night, and from reviews that I've heard of it since it came out on December 2nd this week, it's more on the gory side than a lot of Christmas movies that we've seen in movies past, and I'm assuming for the future, because when I associate Christmas with anything, it's definitely not Santa going full Rambo on someone.
I mean, it does kind of make sense with Die Hard being a Christmas movie. Like, it was only a matter of time before Santa decided that he wanted a bit of the fun, so.
Yeah.
Is that.
But thinking about that kind of whole hero statement and vigilante, I know you're very excited for the release of Puss in Boots.
I won't get to actually talk about it before this break, but Puss in Boots, it's coming out, I believe, December 21st, and it was a nostalgic movie for me young, and like it's just, I'm excited for it. Like, I'm hoping it captures that same charm that Shrek had, and the same nostalgia that I have for the original Puss in Boots. And the animation looks pretty solid, swashbuckling individual stuff like that. But yeah, the pretty star-studded cast. I mean, you got Antonio Banderas returning. You have Florence Pugh coming in and voicing Goldilocks, the villain, which I think is a pretty cool a pretty cool adjustment to the whole story, you know.
So when will that be dropping this winter? Like, when should we all be looking out for that?
So everyone should be in theaters the day of December 21st to, you know, just go and watch it. And actually, so I made this joke before show, but The Way of the Water, we've been seeing, like, the Avatar, The Way of the Water, needs to break, like, the third highest grossing movie of all time in order to break even. I think that Puss in Boots will usurp that. I think Puss in Boots will be the third highest grossing movie of all time. And the Avatar will have no chance within the box office, especially if we all go and pack the theaters the same way that people did the Minions movie.
So what I'm pulling away from this is that you definitely think that Puss in Boots is going to be a stellar movie.
Yes. When 30 years down the line, they're going to be talking about Puss in Boots as a Christmas classic. I guarantee you that.
Well, that definitely sounds like a hot take, but I'll have to take you at your word for that.
It is a hot take. Well, I'll see you in the theaters on the 21st then.
Well, also, speaking about in theaters, with our movies later, we're going to be debating about our favorite Christmas movies and that sort of thing. But prior to that, let's talk about a few of the new songs that have come out this year.
Mm-hmm.
We definitely have heard the memes with Camille Cabello with her Quies Mais, however in the world she said it that time around. Made up for debate of how to pronounce that. Mm-hmm. But we've also seen...
What are you talking about? That's the way that Christmas has been pronounced for all
of them. Has it now?
Yeah.
I may have missed that memo. But we also... The Philadelphia Eagles, they had a few,
my home
Jason
team.
Kelce and
Kelsey.
Yeah, Kelsey and a few of their linemen actually came together and made a Christmas album.
Yeah, one of the few times you'll catch us actually talking about sports on this show is when they get involved within the musical. One of their voices is actually pretty stellar, though. You'd be surprised for a football player.
I was solidly impressed when I listened to it because it did not come across like it was a football team singing. It was very well put together, and I feel like I could say now, I can't wait to see what they do next, because if they plan on doing this for Christmas, I feel like they should take up other fields, because it's definitely going to get some hype around it. Because just with the minute excerpt that's been shown by their team, and I think SportsCenter posted it as well, it's looking to be a great album from a team that it isn't even their main thing to be singing.
Next thing we know, we're going to be getting a 4th of July album with a rendition of Party in the USA.
Oh, and I just have no idea what to take of that.
Yeah, but, I mean, you know, the Christmas is coming, holidays are coming, so it's just in that time to get in the holiday spirit, and what better way to do that with a bunch of songs coming from our football teams, you know?
Yeah, I definitely agree.
Yep. Well, coming up on RMU Backstage, we'll be playing some minute games and talking about our favorite Christmas movies. More on that when we get back from the break.
It's been difficult because I hadn't been able to see my grandchildren.
I can't wait to get back to field trips with my school.
Not having to think about putting on a mask.
I really can't wait to get back to life, really.
I miss all my friends. I miss taking pictures in school.
An expression on someone's face when you do something nice for them.
COVID-19 vaccines are available, and they're the first step to safely getting back to things we miss most. Visit getvaccineanswers.org so you can make an informed decision about COVID-19 vaccines.
Imagine being fired because of who you love. Imagine being denied medical treatment because of who you marry. Imagine being evicted because of who you are. Millions of Americans don't have to imagine this. They have to live it. Because in 30 states, it's legal to discriminate against LGBT people.
It's time to make an informed decision about COVID-19 vaccines. The dangerous new Delta variant is more than twice as contagious as the original virus and can affect anyone. Right now, 9 out of 10 hospitalizations and deaths from COVID are among unvaccinated people. Getting vaccinated might save your life, and there's now an option that's fully approved by the FDA. Learn more at getvaccineanswers.org.
Honorary Forest Ranger Betty White here. lending a hand to my dear friend Smokey Bear. Because for years, he's only said,
only you can prevent wildfires.
But there's a lot more to say. Like, if you park your car on tall, dry grass, the hot exhaust pipe can start a wildfire. So keep the animals safe, especially the cute shirtless one. Go to SmokeyBear.com to learn more about wildfire prevention.
Hello, and welcome back to RMU Backstage for our holiday special. So now we're going to get into the bracket discussion that we were talking about.
Yeah.
Which we brought together some of our favorite movies, and we're kind of going to debate back and forth as so.
What's the true Christmas classic? What's the one that from years to come everyone will be talking about, everyone will be watching?
And definitely this is our opinions here.
No, this is completely objective. Yeah.
This is 100% solely based on what we're thinking here. So I don't know if we have a bracket graphic here to help those back home.
So the first round of the bracket, I believe we have is...
I am pretty sure that we put in, I think it was A Christmas Story and...
Oh, here we go.
Muppets Christmas.
The Muppets Christmas Carol versus A Christmas Story. Wow. Okay, that's a pretty...
That's kind of a neck and neck race right there.
Yeah, so I personally have my own side to this. I'm more going for the Muppets Christmas Carol. How about you, though?
You heard me earlier. A Christmas Story is definitely a classic.
Mm-hmm.
And in terms of, like, everyone knowing it, I feel like there's so many more people that when you go and say, name a Christmas movie for me, it won't be Muppets Christmas Carol.
Okay.
It will be A Christmas Story.
Yeah, yes, I do admit that it's iconic. However, as a better Christmas classic, I believe it's Muppets Christmas Carol. Like, you have to know that the Christmas Carol is the definitive Christmas story. Everyone knows about the Christmas Carol. They've had countless iterations throughout the years. Muppets is just the best form of that, because not only, I know you laugh, but hear me out. Not only is it like super funny, it's super tongue-in-cheek with how the Muppets are, it also delves into like the dark, grim stuff that we've associated with the Christmas Carol extremely well, having a Ghost of Christmas Future that doesn't talk at all, just merely is literally just a shrouded individual. It's world building and just the overall vibe of it is great. Not to mention it's a musical, so you know, a little bit something there.
Yeah, I definitely can agree with that. It's I don't know, just when thinking about it deeper, like in the context that you said, I definitely think I might have to agree with you. Like, although A Christmas Story is a classic, I think in the terms of entertainment and memorability, like, obviously nobody will ever forget You'll Shoot Your Eye Out, Kid.
Yeah, of course.
But in the same breath, like, you were right in the fact that everybody does know A Christmas Carol, and the Muppets just had a whole nother dynamic to it, which I feel like makes it even more memorable because obviously through music and that sort of thing. So I think, do you want to give that one to A Muppets Christmas?
I'll give that one to the Muppets Christmas Carol.
And then for the bottom of our bracket, Claus and Santa Claus.
Mm-hmm.
So not too different. We got a one word and one letter difference.
So which Santa Claus are you talking about? Are you talking like the Santa Claus, or are you talking like Santa Claus is coming to town, like that little one with Meisterburger or whatever?
As in Scott Calvin type Santa Claus. Who played him?
Like what? Like Tim Allen?
Yes, Tim Allen.
Okay.
That's who it was.
So the Santa Claus, like Claus with a C-L-A-U-S-E.
Yes.
Got it. Okay, I know that one. That one's been like numerous sequels, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's a really good movie, and of course, it's a classic when it comes down to it.
Yes,
and
I definitely think that it is one of my personal favorites, just because I don't feel like any of the movies. You know how sometimes we have franchises that'll keep going and they kind of stem too far away from the plot.
Mm-hmm.
But the way that the story builds, I feel like it definitely works.
Yeah.
And it doesn't stem too far away of the essential idea that they gave in the very first Santa Claus.
And then the Santa Claus is actually getting another sequel or series or something on Disney Plus soon. So it is really timeless. I do want to make a quick note of Klaus, though, just because that movie, like, I don't know if you've seen it, but it is absolutely stellar. The animation, beautiful storytelling, everything along those lines. it just makes more than up for it. However, I will concede and say that the Santa Claus is probably the better one to endure time immemorial.
Yeah, there's nothing. So then with our final two, since we've already discussed, do we just want to take a vote as to which one here is best? So we have the Santa Claus, which obviously timeless classic.
Yes.
And then Muppets, which is kind of telling the story of a timeless classic.
Yes.
Which may make it a timeless classic of our own.
I think a win for the Muppets Christmas Carol is a win for the Christmas Carol altogether.
So then, with that in mind, I definitely think we could go with A Muppet's Christmas over Santa Claus, which we may just both be suckers for a good old musical.
Yeah.
But
it's just too funny. It's too funny. It's too cute. Like, and it's wholesome. It really is just like, I think the definitive version if you were to watch A Christmas Carol. I mean, you have like the 1940s ones, but the Muppets is just straight up entertainment.
Because it gives you that humor with the serious as well.
And it's like childhood, like all into a bottle. It gives you your lessons, all that, everything that the Muppets have promised. And we know that the Muppets are a classic in any pop culture. They've been around for so long now. Tim Allen is great, and so is the Santa Claus as a movie. However, ultimately, I think Muppets is timeless.
Yeah. Well, right after this, we're going to be going and playing some Minute to Win It games, so don't miss out. We'll be right back.
Every day,
Millions of people are connecting.
Are we moving?
and even though we're overcoming obstacles,
Watching each other's backs.
And banding together.
we should still make an effort
We should still make an effort.
to get to know each other.
On a deeper level.
Father,
Cosplayer,
Mentor.
actor.
it's time we take a step forward
It's time we take a step forward.
Come together.
and discover
How accepting our differences
can make us stronger.
Sam, Elmo.
Oh, hey, Julia. Are you ready to play band with us? I'm going to play my clarinet.
And Elmo's gonna play his drum. Drum loud.
Oh, well, you know what to do, Julia.
Julia knows.
With Julia's autism, loud sounds can be too much.
But she still loves to make music. Play band.
Early screening for autism can make a lifetime of difference. Find out more at screenforautism.org.
If you love them enough to crawl into a play place to get them to come down, then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the right seat to make sure they're in the right car seat.
Can I get the now bar, please?
$1.
Have a good one.
Got it.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey.
Let me get a now bar.
Sure. $1.
Appreciate you.
Got it.
Welcome back to RMU Backstage. Here we are, moved sets, and we're playing a little Minute to Win It game. So, Jordan, without that being said, you want to explain a little bit about this first one?
So we got 3 games laid out for us today. So first, we're going to be doing with the pretzels and the marshmallows, we're going to be trying to build some snowmen.
Do you want to build a snowman?
Even though I love Frozen, let's not break into song.
Okay, dang.
And then for our second game, we're going to be doing like a little marshmallow toss, which that will be a whole challenge on its own. And then for last, we're going to be trying to build a tree with our cups here. And
Okay.
it's kind of no holds bar. So let me get you a few marshmallows here. And I think we're just going to see within this time who can build the tallest snowman and get it to stand.
Okay.
I definitely feel like...
Are there any other rules or precautions, stuff like that?
I say we leave it up to the imagination and make...
Okay.
So we're just going to
Sounds
go.
good to me. Do you want to take 2 more because I have 6 right here? Yeah. Okay. And then I'll just grab.
So then we're going to have them keep time up in the booth. And ready?
Yep.
Set. Go.
Go.
So, have you ever built a real snowman?
Of course.
I'm gonna hit you with a banter wall, trying to get in your head. That's
Yeah.
what I'm trying to
Okay.
do
Got
here.
it. So this is just competition.
Yeah, this is definitely a competition.
But
I'm a professional. What can I say?
Yeah. So I have built a snowman before.
Was it good snow, or was it kind of like that snow that didn't hold overnight type deal?
It was kind of like the one that doesn't hold overnight. His name was Needles.
Needles
because I
was
just
his name.
Yes, because I just stuck needles, like pine needles, in him to give him a face and all that, you know. But he was my friend, and then he melted the next morning, and of course I was very, very, very upset about that. Hope he's doing okay now.
Oh.
Yeah.
My snowman does not want to stand. So we got about 30 seconds left here.
Wait, what? Oh God.
I think.
Dang.
It definitely
I was,
is a minute to
I was
win
thinking
it,
more.
and you're feeling the minute. I think I'm gonna stick with the 5 because I don't think you can beat this. That's what I'm.
Oh shoot.
That's what I'm gonna stick with here.
Oh
10,
no. Oh no.
7,
Oh no. Oh no.
6,
No. Oh no. Oh
5,
no. Oh no.
4,
Oh God.
3, 2.
No.
1. Oh. Mine fell.
Look at him. Look at him.
I got my little all together. Do you want to hold it up for the camera there? See who's got the.
I also got
nicer
but
snowman.
I didn't realize that it was
then we'll go, and our snowman can go right there, and I'll get you a few more marshmallows.
Yeah, you distracted me so much that I forgot that there was a minute time limit.
We'll each go, and we have our cups here. So we're gonna step back from the table a little, and we have to toss them in the cup.
Okay, got it.
So
similar to our Pong episode.
Yeah, back to our Pong episode.
Yeah.
So we'll go on 3.
1, 2, 3. Dang. Get another cup. Do we get another cup? Oh.
No, you just grab your cup, set it back up. Because it definitely is a struggle.
Okay.
This is much harder than I thought it was going to be.
Did you get it?
That's still in the cup, so I think that counts.
This is.
I'm pretty sure this is looking like I'm going to win this again. I think.
I want to win one. Okay.
So we have about 25 seconds left in this toss, whatever you want to call it. And I'm just struggling, even though that went in 2.
Come on, man. Give me a break. Quit bragging. Let's go.
I'm not bragging at all.
That's 1.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm taking apart my snowman. Boom, I hit that last one. I don't care. Send the break.
All right, so with those games out of the way, we'll be right back with a result of our gingerbread building contest that was voted on by you viewers at home, so we will see you then.
Roll over. Chance high 5. All right.
When you adopt a shelter pet, you discover all the things that make them unique.
And your mother and...
I am totally a hot person. Right, guys? Thanks for being honest. They're a little bit of a lot of things, but they're all pure love. Adopt pure love at theshelterpetproject.org.
Multiple studies have shown that marijuana can slow both driver reaction and response time, which can be really dangerous. He's here. He's here. Wait. What? I can't drive. Why? My. Oh.
Stem is precise, no margin for error.
Dare to forget that. Dare to have fun with it. Get weird with it. Dare to send those old STEM theories flying past the neighbor's house into outer space. Dare to program something internet-breaking, record-breaking. Dare to blow their minds. Dare to learn the difference between sedimentary and metamorphic rock. Go find those rocks. Dare to keep daring. Dare to STEM. Check out She Can STEM to get started.
Hello and welcome back to RMU Backstage. So we went in our spare time this past week and we decided to have a little gingerbread building contest, like gingerbread house. So we have all of that right here for you right now.
Hello and happy holidays from RMU Backstage. We have all of us here today, me, myself, Nathan Kingston, Jordan Sass, Jack Enterline, and Aaron Fryer. All our talent are here with us. We're going to do a nice little activity, building some gingerbread houses. So you're going to see all our different... Let's get into it. All right, so we got some lovely things here. We each have a different part of this gingerbread village. Yeah. And all our houses are pretty much, I think, different minus Jack and Jordan's.
Yeah.
But we have our glue, our white glue icing, which we'll be using together. We have our multiple decorations, sprinkles, candies, gumdrops, and then some decorative green and red icing.
Did you forget what red was for a minute?
No, I just saw Aaron just pull that star out of nowhere.
Can I just eat it right now?
You can eat it. Good. Well, folks, we're having a little trouble up there right now, but we're just, did you guys have fun while we were doing this?
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Hanging with the guys, making gingerbread houses.
As us being the more experienced people building these gingerbread houses, those two, I think Aaron was his first time. Was that your first time building one? Mm-hmm. And then Jack, have you built one before? Or?
I mean, I built them when I was young. My mom and I would do it all the time when I was a kid, but it mostly involved her, building it and me putting on the colorful little, cute little decorations. You know how it is.
So
that's half the battle right there.
Yeah.
So seeing them, it was a valiant effort from you guys, and we were seeing the votes on the Central Media page, which I'm definitely hoping to see my gingerbread house as the winner, but we have no idea yet.
I think Aaron's one, actually. It was clearly the best one.
Oh, if mine didn't win, then people just don't know what art truly is.
It's peak architecture.
Wait, so let's describe what our gingerbread houses were first off, because I know, Aaron, what was yours?
So my gingerbread house, her name was Vanellope, and so I may or may not have gotten hungry while in the making it, and I just kind of ate 2 of the cookies. So it's an arc. It's a reinforced arc, and her name's Vanellope because she looks like the car that Vanellope drove in Wreck-It Ralph. So I'm like, I gotta give it to the glitch,
And how about you, Jack?
Mine was a fun little unique thing. It started out as kind of just like a plain little, gingerbread house, obviously. Then I had some technical difficulties with the roof. It kind of fell off, but
Wait, technical difficulties or structural issues?
Either or, pick your poison. But anyways, yeah. So then they slanted off the side, and I'm just like, you know what? I'll make this like an open sunroof or something, so that my little guy who lives inside look up into the sky and watch Santa Claus come on Christmas Eve.
That's nice.
So let's get a quick recap from you then.
So me, I built a nice little A-frame. I mean, it's a little A-frame cottage you find in the middle of the woods. Although I'd hope you wouldn't find this gingerbread house in the woods, because that might be a witch inside. That's a little joke. That was horrible.
No.
Anyway, I built a little
Didn't
A-frame. I hope I got enough votes for this, because I tried to make it as clean as I could.
And I just had my plain old little house, little elf house, and that's about all it was. But with all that being said,
I hope you vote me as the next American Idol.
Now it's time for us to find out who the winner was for all of this.
Can we drum roll?
And it goes to Nate Kingston.
I'll take
is
that.
Our winner.
I'll take that any day of the
congrats,
week.
Nate.
People don't know what art is. Congratulations.
Hey, if you did see it, I'm really
yeah.
happy you did. Because honestly, I think we had some pretty good contenders, and I personally would have voted for all of you guys.
Come on, man. You were looking right at me. You were ready to tell me that you would have voted for me.
But
yeah.
Speaking of all of us, it has been a great first half of our year here on...
First semester.
Yeah, first semester on RMU Backstage. And it's definitely been a ton of fun with all of you guys. I know, personally, I've had one of the best times ever getting to host with almost all of you at any point. But with that being said, we will see you next semester on RMU Backstage. and we will see you later.